Okay there folks, I do hope you're well, I really do. Right, another quiet day today. I was only going to put 2 videos out today. This one, which is showbiz and what's happening in the news today. I'm also going to put my daily vlog up out there and what we're getting up to in Tenerife. Yesterday was day 20, I'm going to report on that. There's a few of you following it, many aren't, but a few of you are, so that's going to be out today. And that was going to be it. But I've decided, I wanted to wait till I got home, I've decided to do a second video. I was going to leave it, as I say, till I got home, till I felt more comfortable, on old Tommy there, Tommy Robinson. I did one last week on him. I know very little about him, but I've got more to share after the video I did last week, a bit of research I've done, and more importantly, some of the messages I've read. Now, I'm going to let you know this, for those that might look out for it later. I am clickbaiting it. Clickbait, for those that don't know it, is when you put something in there to get more people watching to earn more money. That isn't the reason for this with me, because I'm not big enough to earn money off any videos or anything decent, so don't worry on that score. I did a clickbaited one a couple of days ago about do not come to Tenerife, it's really dangerous, blah, 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 blah. All lies. I put my hands up right at the start saying that's clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. I did it so more would watch it, so folk wouldn't watch a video that maybe somebody else would put out on the back of a news story that came out the other day saying Tenerife is really dangerous, do not come here, because nothing could be further from the truth. And I wanted many to see it, many haven't, so it never really worked, but that's by the by. The reason for this clickbait is I'd like people to see it. I'm going to let you know what I think of old Tommy, because I'd had no opinion when I put the other video out. I watched something on him, I found it really, really interesting. I asked what folk thought, a canvassed opinion, and I'm going to give you the results on that shortly. And I'm also going to tell you what my thoughts are on the guy, based on what I've read and what I've heard. And that'll be it. So it'll be clickbaited, but I'm going to make an apology right at the start. So if you've come along, it is clickbaited, but it's not to earn, it's that I want some eyes on the video. And I want some eyes on the video to tell me whether or not I am right or I'm wrong in my thoughts. And that's it. So, without further ado, and I've spoken for a minute or two, and I've not meant to, I do apologise. Showbiz news. What's happening with Showbiz? Well, I see Schofield again. Schofield is now saying, look, there's many people in TV that I could throw under the bus. He's saying he's been thrown under the bus by the likes of Eamon Holmes. He said, there's lots and lots I could do, but I've not done any of that. And I'm thinking, isn't this supposed to be about contrition? Wasn't this the reason of you getting back on the TV? You know, some kind of contrition. There doesn't seem anything there at all. You know, nothing. I mean, he's blamed the producers and the bosses at ITV for getting rid of him, although I think, if memory serves, he handed in his notice. He's blamed them, saying that had he gone with a girl, a young girl, as opposed to a young lad, he'd have had probably a pat on the back and he wouldn't have been gotten rid of. And then after that, he's blaming the fact that his brother got up to all kinds of misdemeanors and was arrested and jailed. He's blaming him for that. So he's moving the goalposts at every single turn, but now he's saying he could have a lot, he's got a lot of dirt to dish on others. I think further down the line, that's the way he's probably going to go. All a bit sad, really, you know, a bit sad. Along those lines, but much, much, much worse, Puff Diddy Daddy Doddy, we're hearing in the US survey yesterday, I think there's now 130 people come forward with complaints about sexual misdemeanors, rapes and all that kind of stuff. I believe one is a 9-year-old boy, and I believe there's another 25 minors. Now, I don't know what minors is in America. There's different ages, there's different areas. A lot of these offences have been carried out in New York, California, Georgia and Florida. I am reading from something here because I've got to, folks, with this news because it's important and I can't get it wrong. I don't normally read from scripts, as you know, but I've got some bullet points. Now, I would imagine the lawyers that are against Puff Diddy Daddy Doddy, if he finally does go to court and they look at sort of obviously getting him tried and found guilty, I would imagine they'll probably try him in whichever area of the 4 is worse for sexual misdemeanors, rapes, trafficking and anything with underage kiddies, underage people. I mean, underage in America might be 14, in some areas might be 16, might be 18, might be 21. If it's 21 in areas, I would imagine that's where they'll go, because there's even more people that are going to be brought into the underage bracket, and obviously it's going to go against him more so. I would guess. I don't know, but I would guess that's the way they would do it. Right, Katie Price. We've not heard about Katie for a while. She's on a holiday at the moment with old Harvey, I think. I believe it's £130 a night stay. I come down from the £700-800 a night stay she had with a fella only a few months ago. She, I believe, has just cancelled the pantomime she was doing. No, not the one that's eagerly anticipated in Northwich with Kerry Katona. Oh, no, not that one. Oh, no, that's a major one, that is. That's to rival the London Palladium pantomimes. No, she had one, a risque pantomime, in the same kind of style as probably Jim Davidson, I would guess, but a lot less funny and a lot less watched. To that end, it's cancelled and nobody knows why. It was a 4 or 5 week panto, weekends only, in that there Blackpool. It's just been cancelled. No reason given at all. I can only assume people weren't buying tickets. I wouldn't imagine it would be anything else. That's now been cancelled, so that one's been put to bed. And at a time when she owes this 750 grand and doing all she can, I mean, she's taken her clothes off of the quickest rate of knots ever for her OnlyFans, trying to earn from there. I would imagine she needs all these income streams to work for her. So that's one that's been cut off. It's been cut off in its prime. Blackpool is null. It's dead. So if you bought tickets, firstly, you're a pillock, and secondly, you've got no one to go and see. Right, Kunta Kinte! Kunta Kinte is dead. Kunta Kinte is no longer. I'll tell you what, those slave owners and whatever else, the plantation owners, they couldn't get rid of him. But old Father Time has finally done it. What was his name? John Amos? Yes, John Amos. 84 he was. You might remember him. He played the wonderful part of Kunta Kinte in Roots many years ago now. I was only a kiddie at the time. It's a long time ago. He's also had loads of other starring parts in lots of things over the years. A couple of the most memorable ones would be one of the Die Hard movies, and he also had a largish part in West Wing, a film I loved. And a series that I absolutely adored, The West Wing, absolutely brilliant. John has gone aged 84, but he's had a good life, and he's been good at what he did. He always come across as a nice guy to me. I don't know whether or not he was, but he come across that way. He really did. What else have we got? I think that's it, folks. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else to tell you. That's it on the showbiz front. Nothing else happening out there. Nothing of any importance anyway. Many will say, well, how important was the Katie Price thing? We didn't need to know that. But there's something I'd like to know about Katie, and I'm keeping you abreast. Isn't it funny that I used that word? But I didn't mean it in any way. I'm keeping you abreast of the things. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not going to talk about them, but I'm keeping you abreast of them. I've said it 3 times, and I'm not going to say it again. Okay? Right, I'll leave it at that. Hope you're all doing well, as I say. Hope you are, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Going home day for me, that tomorrow. Going home day.